because, you know, typically in a bull market, you always get the active number of addresses going up, and it's a clear trend that we can clearly see as the price has been going up. So, and still some other metrics and stuff I want to look at, because this stuff is really interesting. And let's see the ETF. Yeah, this is just for, I think, one of the ETFs. And I just want to look at the volume. This is from February. I said this actual ETF, we haven't seen like outflows. Okay, so zoom in. Let's go back. So, yeah, we've been seeing outflows for the purpose Bitcoin ETF. But what about exchange balances? Because this typically also tells you what's going on, because if you have a dwindling number of Bitcoin in exchanges, it clearly shows a trend that you have a lot of people taking your money out, either taking it into cold storage or putting it somewhere else, like a wallet they probably control, and it's not on exchanges, so it can be easily sold. And it's always a good metric to look at. So let's say from this period. So you can see there's a clear like downward trend. As price has been going up, the total number of Bitcoin available on exchanges has been going down. So that's good. It shows that a lot more people are trying to take their money off, and they would rather like have it in cold storage. And I like looking at a lot of all these different metrics to just give you like a broader perspective of what's going on. But anyways, I'm going to come back to that. Let's look at price right now. What's actually going on? So on the daily, let's go probably to the hourly. It's the 45-minute chart. Okay, it's not bad. And we can see where we got the big move, which was about 645. And there's been like a clear uptrend up until, I think, still right now. But this is really important. This is something I really want to look at, like having a daily close. I know I've been saying this, but it's very, very important that we have a daily close above the previous all-time highs. And I think the previous all-time highs was 70,000. We just have a round figure like that. I know there was some change on it, but however, if we're going to close above 72,000, that is perfect on the daily, because that kind of confirms, you know, price discovery for us. So that's really good. I like that. And we still have a couple of hours to go before we close, right? So we still have just about 1 hour. So I'll probably see if I can stay live up until the close. So I can that'll be a very nice confirmation for us, and it will be like a clear signal for the trend. So let's look at Ethereum. There's this big candle right here. It's 7 a.m. Was that? I think that was before. That was before I went live, and from later in the afternoon, from about 12, we got up to what was the highs? Pretty much about where we are right now. So if Ethereum actually closes above 4,050, that's really good. But still, on the comparison to like what do you call it, to BTC, we haven't been seeing much gains now, have we? Let's see. What was the top? This was. It's been like a 5% drop from when? This was since Friday. Yeah, since Friday. It's been about a 5% drop. So this is something I still would keep an eye on. If this goes over 0.06, then I start to get really bullish on the altcoins, and it's gonna be probably time to start having some bigger reallocations. And I want to look at let's look at the Dixie, the dollar index, because I remember last year this was something I had my eye on for a very, very long time, because last year, like, when inflation was still really high, you had the strength of the dollar really pushing down and pressing down on the market. So people were more likely to sell off like risk on assets like cryptocurrencies and stuff, because there was you had a lot of uncertainty. So, but right now it's wait, let's see on the daily. Those are previous highs we had. When was this? Oh, that was 2022. That was 114. And 2023 it was 107. So yeah, this is an index I always keep an eye on, and it's something I want to. If this breaks below 99, then it's about to go really crazy. Let's see, what is that? So we're looking for like a 2% drop. Yeah, so I'll keep my eyes on that, and let's look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. Where's that? I want to see the strength of Bitcoin compared to the other cryptocurrencies. So it's about 53% of the total like crypto market cap right now, and I think we had a local high of about 55. That was back in November, like a local top. But this is a number that obviously, if it keeps going up, you want to have more of your assets, not financial advice, but it's something that I would do, in Bitcoin compared to like the other cryptocurrencies. So let's look at Solana. So Solana right now is I think I was able to get in Solana when you had a mini dump over the weekend. Let's move to the 4 hours, to the 4 hour chart for Solana. I think that's where you get to see the dump clearly that I'm talking about. I think here, that's this candle over here. So we got to the lows of 105. Yeah, but to be honest, I wasn't able to catch that bottom. I didn't get it that low. Oh no, that was this. Oh, that's the wrong time. Yeah, I was like, there's no way it was. It got up to that. I think this was it. Yeah, so we got the lows of 136, and I think I was able to get an entry at 138. So I still have the trade open. I think I'm probably going to close it. So okay, let's move over to, oh, let's see BNB. So I like this candle pot. I like this candle pattern right here. So it shows like a hammerhead. So um, although we are trying to fall, but price is being bought up like kind of aggressively. So if this is how it closes, I'm kind of bullish still for BNB. There's still more room for growth. But let's look at the trading data. I want to see what the inflows and the money flow look like for BNB over the last, let's say, the last 4 hours. So yeah, there's been like healthy inflows for BNB. Still, most likely would have to do with the fact that you still have the Launchpad event going on. So I guess a lot of people are still trying to like buy tokens and lock them up because they're going to be earning like rewards and stuff. So it makes a lot of sense. So right now, BNB is actually a trade I'm still in. I haven't closed it yet because you still have the Launchpad event going on. So to be honest, yeah, but okay, I think we had a previous high of, let's see, what was the, okay, 537. So we've had a mini correction, but we still have healthy volume. In the last 24 hours, it's been over $1 billion. So that's good. I always like to see that. And with BNB, I like the fact that the token is being locked up. It's being staked. So you get you don't really get a lot of movement. So even when you have I noticed when you have the previous day when you had a bigger drop in Bitcoin, it was a lot less in BNB because I guess most of the tokens are being locked up. So that makes a lot of sense. As a trade, I always like to stay in because you really do not get that much crazy swings on it, which is something that I like, especially when you're in a trade already. And yeah, you can see like the range is not really, I like how BNB trades. I really, really like how BNB trades, to be honest. I like it. And it's always a good indicator for, it's one of those really large cap alts. So it's always a good indicator for where, the markets are going and the altcoins. So let's look at the big gainers for today. So what is this? What's the info? What's it about? What's the market cap? Oh, still just under $1 billion. And this is, oh, it just got launched. Oh, it just got launched. Okay. And no wonder it's going parabolic. You can just see the straight candle. So it pretty much got launched today. And the volume right now is less than 100 million. So yeah, I really don't know much about this coin, to be honest. What's the money flow like? Well, I guess it's all positive because we can, oh, in the last, yeah, I think the dump started in the last maybe 15 minutes. I don't know if people are taking profits already because it already had like a 50% run up. So let's look. I want to see the actual sentiment for the markets. Oh yeah, and XRP. XRP has been going parabolic for the last 24 hours. And Litecoin. Litecoin was actually a trade that I got stopped out too soon because I had a really tight stop loss. So over the weekend when it had dropped to I think about $82 or 85, I had my trade open, but I had my stop loss way too tight and I got stopped out. So I really missed out on the gains and the run up for Litecoin. And XRP, I really do not know what's going on because usually this is it used to be one of those coins that you get a lot of gains on. But however, ever since they had the problem with the SEC, I noticed that it hasn't really. I don't think it has ever gone past $1. So right now it's having a big run up. I really do not know why what's going on, if there's any news around it. But Cardano is one of those. This is an OG coin. It's been here for, I would say, since 2017, and it's getting a lot of love right now, I guess. So let's take a look at Cardano. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I think I got in at about, I got in at 69 cents or 66. I can't remember, around that point, and it's been, I'm still in the trade right now. And yeah, let's see the info. What's Cardano looking like? So it's a huge inflow for it. Yeah, so in the last 30 minutes, oh yeah, it's actually been like a mini sell-off, I guess. But anyways, Cardano still is, let's see, what's the rank on, oh, it's number 8, it's top 10. So this is why I like Cardano so much. It has, just to trade though, it's one of those really large cap coins, so it has large liquidity, and most of the coins are being staked on the network. So it's one of those OG stuff that has been here for a while. And I think the founder's still pretty much active and popular on Twitter, so that's good. And let's look at the open interest. So I think there's been an actual increase of about, I think, 8.5% in the last 24 hours. So I guess even if we look at this, it's going to be more, I feel there's going to be a whole lot more people like opening longs compared to short positions. And let's take a look at this. So in the last, let's see the last 12 hours, the open interest. So this is, yeah, we can clearly see an increase. We can clearly see that. So I guess ever since we broke all-time highs, a lot of people are going to get more bullish, I guess, and open longs, because price is currently in that phase of, we're in the phase of price discovery. So it makes a lot of sense. Low battery. Please recharge speaker. Oh, that's just, yeah. So back to what I was talking about. So for the longs, we have, let's see, what's this, over the last, for the last one day. Oh, it's actually tighter than I expected, to be honest. So a lot of people are going short now, I guess, because I guess since we broke all-time highs, a lot of people were or maybe not expecting us to break past the all-time highs, or maybe come down. But that's what I'm talking about. I really need us to close above. I really need us to close above these levels, or at this levels of about, I think we're about 72,400 right now, to really confirm a close above 70,000, because we already have like wicks over it and we never really have a daily close. So if we're actually close above at this level, it's going to be really good. And I guess people are expecting the opposite and actually opening short positions. But we're going to see how that plays out. And I want to see how. So a lot of those positions were opened. So it started at around maybe noon, probably when we broke past the all-time highs, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna see how that plays out. And we're still about, I want to see how far we away, how far away we are. Oh, it's about an hour up until we close the the markets for today. So this is really, really interesting. I want to see where we close at. So what's the gains today? Let's see from the previous. From yesterday, we've been up about 6%. Okay. 6% on the daily. Or probably maybe more precise, like 4.96, 5%. That's not bad. That's really not bad at all. And if we look at the technicals for Bitcoin, it says this is a strong buy. Obviously, it makes sense right now because we just broke past all-time highs, and I keep talking about the ETF inflows and the fact that we have the halving coming up. So I want to look at Coinbase stock because I think I just saw it right now. I'm sure I got past it before. Oh, it's Tesla. Oh yeah, here it is. So what's the highs? Oh, was that Friday? So Friday it got as high as 270, and we've seen a correction today. So it actually closed at I think 254. But however, the run up has been crazy because I want to look at the gains from the lows. It's 141%. That is wild. That is really wild. So that pretty much shows you the current state of the market right now. So a lot of companies that are, doing anything related to cryptocurrencies, a lot of their stock is going up, and I'm sure if we check out MicroStrategy. So MicroStrategy, if we look at them, so at club, it actually had an increase today because I think that makes sense. Because wait, let's go on Twitter real quick, and yes, we can see that Michael Saylor had a post where I think his company also today made, this is it. So MicroStrategy has acquired an additional 12,000 Bitcoin for 821.7 million using proceeds from convertible notes and excess cash for about an average price of 68,477 per Bitcoin. As of March 10th, 2024, MicroStrategy holds 205,000 Bitcoin acquired for an average price of 6.9 billion at an average of 33,706. So this pretty much shows that dollar cost averaging is really the way to go, because I think his company has been consistently buying Bitcoin. So, and this is the average price. And you're still trying to level in. And you have this sort of mini competition between MicroStrategy and BlackRock for who's going to own the most Bitcoin. But right now, I think, let me find out how much Bitcoin BlackRock actually holds in their asset for their ETF. because I think it's very close. How recent is this? Because from the last time that I checked, I think pretty much Twitter would probably be the best place to look for it, because um, I think that was a place I saw it previously. Oh, is there an ETF tracker? Huh. I can't remember where I saw it the previous time, but I can't remember. I really can't remember. So let's look at he's actually, Mike Saylor is actually trending. So I think pretty much in this on this thread, I should be able to find it somewhere. Oh yeah, I think this was the account where I found it. It was really close. Oh, and also Van Eck still dropped their fees for the price of their Bitcoin ETF. So they're offering like right now 0 fees. So this tells you a lot of the competition, that a lot of all these companies are trying to secure more clients. So they're reducing the fees so they can, you know, secure more clients and get more money in their coffers. So that's actually a good thing. I really can't find it right now. Okay, wait. Yeah, this is really some of the stuff we're talking about. So this is the inflows for them. Like, so the BlackRock and the Fidelity Bitcoin ETF is currently ranked third and fourth for inflows among all ETFs in 2024. And this stuff was launched in on January 10th. So with more than 16 billion between both of them. So in about 3 months. Yeah. So and also I think the London Stock Exchange is going to be offering so applicate like you can, they're open to applications for an ETN. So the market is really like broadening, and this is the news exactly what I was talking about. So the breaking news: London Stock Exchange to accept applications for Bitcoin exchange traded notes. So it's everybody can't get enough of it, and the fact that you're still gonna have dwindling supply, the halving event is coming this April. So yes, all the factors pretty much try to tell you one story. And so yeah, that's it. So let's go. Let's go back here. I want to see the actual addresses that hold more than one Bitcoin. And these are the trends I'm talking about. Like most of all these trends pretty much all tell you one story. It's going up, and we can see the addresses that own more than one Bitcoin. So let's see let's just say from May 2023, and what does the picture look like? So we saw up until October, we haven't seen an increase. There was a slight decrease, but it's still an uptrend. It is still an uptrend. We can still see it going up. So probably maybe a couple of addresses right now are taking profit at this point. So now let's look at the really big addresses. So addresses with balances of over 1 million Bitcoin in them. And if we go So let's see how long they've been trying to accumulate. So we can see since pretty much since January 23. And oh, from I think from the start of what's this? From January, this is probably most likely a lot of the addresses for the ETFs, and you can see this is addresses with over 1 million Bitcoin, and you can definitely see an increase in the number of addresses, which the price still confirms. And so for all these metrics, so okay, let's see total new addresses, which still kind of tells us the status of the network. And as price goes up, oh wait, let's take this back. Yeah, we can still, but this is just like new addresses and like wallets being downloaded and stuff. So it still just tells you the virality of everything. So yeah. So let's go back to this. And what's the price right now? What's the I don't think we're having like maybe a mini drop. Okay, this was one of those DeFi coins that was really popular at some point. And what was the highs for this stuff? Yeah, it got as high as almost 16. So right now it's at 10. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. So these are like one of those DeFi coins. And we're having kind of like a mini drop right now in Bitcoin for, I think let's see the hourly. So price topped up at 72,890, and right now we're kind of seeing a mini correction. But is that really affecting the other altcoins? And let's see what they look like. So Ethereum is still going strong, I guess. And I want to see the 1 hour. Yeah, still not far from the previous highs, from the local high for today. And let's see, let's look at some of the meme coins, I guess. Let's go to the markets. Oh, it's this one. I think. Let's see because these meme coins are pretty much exactly what they sound like. And let's see over the last, look at the daily chart. This is when there's been a steady uptick since the 26th. And let's check another one. Pretty much the same uptrends. This is from the 29th. So they've been going kind of parabolic ever since the start of March. And where's this other one? Okay, this actually has kind of seen a bigger correction compared to the other ones. But probably because maybe it started out early. This was from the 25th. Yeah, what's the money flow like? Let's see. Yeah, and also I want to see the market cap. So it's number 63 right now. It's okay, top 100. Over close to call it 2 billion. That's not bad. But what's the trading volume? Over 100 million. That's not bad. So for yeah, Bitcoin is kind of having the daily close is going to be kind of weak, to be honest, but it's still trying to hold above the 72,000. As long as we can close above this level, I'm gonna be like really bullish for the short term. And let's see on the hourly, what was the, so when was this the highs? Oh, that was about 3 p.m. Oh, probably an hour before the daily close of the markets. So I guess that makes sense. So right now you have the markets closed in the US. I guess this is when the inflows from all of the ETFs kind of stopped for the day. Although it doesn't make sense because they can still kind of buy OTC when the markets are now open, or they could use Coinbase, like the institutional accounts, which we actually did notice because for MicroStrategy, when they had posted that they bought Bitcoin, it was kind of over the weekend because yeah, this post was made this was 8 a.m. 8 a.m. today. So and they already acquired that stuff and at an average price of 68,400. So what was the price on Friday? Let's look at this. The price on Friday was about, let's see on the daily, the price on Friday was, oh yeah, the highs were, it closes, yeah, so they probably started buying Friday and still over the weekend, I guess, because the price pretty much stayed at the same. So yeah, we had a closer of 68. Yeah, Saturday pretty much not much of a difference. So yeah, I would say most of the buying was done over the weekend. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense that that's probably maybe what kept the price up. Even still, like you didn't have the ETF inflows. But yeah, this daily close is very, very important. Very, very important. And very, like, I really can't stress that enough. I really cannot stress that enough. Like, and we have healthy volume over 5 billion. So let's take a look at XR. Let's take a look at XRP. I want to see when the whole craziness started. So look at this. This is just a daily candle. 20%. And I really do not know, like, is there any news? Let's see. Let's go on X and see what's going on. Oh yeah, it's currently trending. Let's see. Just a lot of memes, I guess. I haven't really seen like any news about it, so I don't know what's going on with XRP. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's. Oh wait, let me go back here. Let's look at the news. Let's see if there's actually XRP. So XRP jumps 20% after mysterious Binance transfers as crypto rally expands to like what is this? What's
XRP, Ethereum rural people, jumped 20% in price after mysterious violence was transferred to the crypto valley in Switzerland. What is this? XRP is the third largest
Alexa,
cryptocurrency by
stop.
market cap.
Damn. I didn't even have the stuff active, so yeah. I guess you can tell she's always listening. Okay, let's see. Shows highest price last November. Doesn't really say like if there's because I'm just trying to see if it's just an effect of the bull market and stuff, but if maybe there was actually news and stuff surrounding XRP, but it doesn't seem like there's any. It doesn't seem like there's any news I can see out here about XRP. So yeah. So yeah, I guess it's just a spillover from and it was actually due some gains because if you really look at XRP, it has been one of those sleeping giants because you can tell it's a large, it's top 10, it's number 6, about 40 billion market cap. And I don't think the last time XRP broke $1 was probably maybe the previous bull run. Let me confirm. Let's go on the weekly. Oh, it got as high as $2. And when was this? This was 2021. Yeah, so the previous high for XRP was about $2. And what was this? This was 2023. Okay, I think this is after the lawsuit with the SEC, and it still had a close of 74 cents, still about what it is right now. So I'm guessing it's probably time for XRP to start taking off because I don't know, I can't really tell you much about the fundamentals or nothing about XRP because I haven't been keeping up with it for a very long time. But if I'm gonna look at it because I feel it's at the point where you had the whole stuff with the SEC is over right now, and you're still in the landscape where you have a bull market. So it makes sense that you're going to have a lot of spillover gains. And I'm still kind of looking at a lot of the coins that haven't really popped up yet. And I feel XRP is one of those that's going to probably start making a run quite soon. So it's something I'll keep my eye on. And Avalanche. Like I missed out on this. I missed out on the gains for this because like I was talking about in the previous stream earlier, like over the weekend, I had the perfect entry for this stuff, but I had my stop loss way too tight because I wasn't trying to lose that much on the trade. So I had my stop loss way too tight, so I got stopped out, and I missed out on this huge candle right here, which is about a 20% gain. But honestly, I guess that helps because it could have gone the other way. What if it actually had gone down? So it's always better to have your stop loss set. And but I'll still keep my eyes on it though because I think we're almost at the point where we got the local top. And when was this? Oh, this was almost a Christmas. But I want to see the actual the previous high. So it was almost a 150. Okay, so we still have room to grow. So yeah, a lot of this altcoins are probably going to start picking up. That's why you want to keep your eye out on 8BTC. So yeah, this right here, this is one of those metrics you always want to look out for. Just like I said earlier. So once this breaks the 0.06 margin, then I feel a lot of the altcoins and stuff are still going to start having gains to it because it's going to be a huge reallocation. And yeah, but up until then, I feel the safest and best play for me right now is just to stay in Bitcoin and yeah, so not be too risk averse. And you can still trade the alts, but I think building a portfolio and just having most of it weighted in Bitcoin right now, it's a better play. And okay, I want to see for the launch pad. For the launch pad, let's see. I want to see how long's left. So about 24 hours. So I'll probably close my BNB trade in about 24 hours. I'm still watching it, so yeah, a lot of this, that's when we're gonna have these tokens being released, and I'm still eager to see the price of these tokens when they actually launch in the market. So yeah, this is just a mini update. It's not really mini, I guess. It's been about almost 50 minutes, and it's almost maybe 20 minutes till the close of the daily close for Bitcoin. Can I still do maybe an extra 20 minutes and wait for it? I don't know. I'll find out. But in the meantime, just still keeping my eyes on a lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of this coins going on. So, oh man, Cardano is really it's having one of those great runs, and I'm really happy I'm still in my position. So I got a really good entry for Cardano. So I'm gonna ride that out. And yes, so today we've had like a 10% gain. So let's see what's the open interest in the last 6 hours. Oh, it's been ramping up. Oh, it's a lot of longs open right now. So yeah, I guess people are pretty still much expecting the same thing. Like a lot of this large caps, it's top 10. So yeah, right now that you have Bitcoin breaking all-time highs, pretty much the same story. You expect maybe when you have sideways movements like Bitcoin moving a bit sideways and stuff, you're going to have reallocation into the altcoins. So a lot of people are going to be more risk averse. They'll be more like risk on and, want to take on more risk. So the altcoins are usually where you get, the crazy gains, and you add leverage to that. But you should be very careful though, because with leverage, you can lose everything. So you can really just trade spot. That way, you're always safe. So yeah, I'm pretty much been live for about 50 minutes, and I think I'm gonna end this right here, and I'm gonna have another stream midnight. So I'll see you guys later on. Take care.